Hello there everybody, my name is Wattles and welcome back to my basics series. The series where I teach you some basics about this game. Easy enough, right? Episode 5 today on the Nether. Next episode will be on building, which will be a really fun one, but today we'll explore the Nether and talk all about the Nether. So if this helps you out or you enjoy it, drop a like on it to help me out, or even subscribe if you haven't already. Time to jump on over to our basics world. And we've landed in our basics world. Easy enough again. We're halfway through the series at this point. So that's a thing. And today, the Nether. So, the Nether is another dimension in Minecraft. We are in like the overworld or the world or whatever, and the Nether is a fire world, basically. It's not very fun there. It's evil. It's hostile there. So, how do you get there? You get there by making a portal, which is obsidian and flint and steel. You need at least 10 obsidian to make the portal, but you can make it huge. It basically just needs to look like this, a rectangle that is at least 2 wide and 3 tall. Really easy to remember, but again, you can now make it any size you want to make it. Now, the Nether is a little different than the overworld. When you go to the Nether, you're going to definitely need some stuff. So the best idea is not to go to the Nether on your second day. Get some armor, get some tools, get some basic stuff. Things that you absolutely need to take to the Nether, though, is a flint and steel, a bow and arrow, some cobblestone, and some torches. Now, you need to take flint and steel because there's a thing called a ghast, and that ghast will shoot your portal and blow it up, and then you have to kill yourself to get out of the Nether. Not fun at all. The bow will defend you in the Nether. I prefer a bow over a sword because you can shoot ghasts and you can shoot wither skeletons, another mob in the Nether. I mean, you can shoot anything in the Nether, but the bow is much more handy than the sword. Cobblestone is what you want to take, not dirt. Cobblestone or stone bricks, because ghasts cannot blow up cobblestone. You can make a shelter and hide from all of the scary things with cobblestone. And then torches to mark your way. Easy enough. You could use flint and steel if you wanted. I like torches. Don't take water in the Nether. It doesn't work like that. You can't have water in the Nether. It instantly evaporates. And don't try to sleep in the Nether. Bad idea. Now, why in the world would you want to go to the Nether? Well, this is why. In the Nether, on the Java edition, this part is different in every version, by the way, but travel is faster. In the overworld, 1 block is 1 block. In the Nether, 1 block is actually 8 blocks. So for example, say I walk 10 blocks in the Nether, that would be 80 blocks in this world. So it's much easier to travel long distances in the Nether. Usually you'll see people make long tunnels in the Nether, and that is for transportation. So that's a big reason you'd want to go there. Another reason is wither skulls. Wither skulls will get you a beacon, which makes your life way easier. Maybe you're going there for blaze rod, which is a fuel or an ingredient used in brewing. Netherwort, which is another brewing ingredient. Then quartz, which is very useful. It's a nice looking block and it's useful in redstone. Then nether brick, which is just a nice building block. I particularly enjoy using this block to build. So those are some basic reasons you would want to go to the Nether, but I think it's time for us to go to the Nether. So you spawn your portal and then go through. The first thing you want to do is write down the coordinates of your portal so you don't lose it. I've had this problem a lot of times where I go explore and then I can't find my way back home, and it's bad. Now, the Nether is really hostile. You need to be really careful because look where my portal spawned. This is right next to a bunch of lava. You don't want to fall in this. You will just die if you're not in creative. It's sometimes pretty deep too, so I would be really careful in the Nether. And definitely off the bat when you're in the Nether, take your cobblestone that actually I didn't even listen to myself. I didn't bring any, but take your cobblestone and make your portal safe if it's not already. You could go all out and build a whole room around it, but at least like protect it from edges like this. Now, the ghast. That is something you really gotta watch out for. You can hear them from very far away, which is good, so you know they're around, but be very careful when you see one and try and kill it as fast as possible. Shoot it with your bow, get rid of it, because it will start shooting at you, and then you have a problem, because these things will just keep shooting and shooting, and they can detect you from a really long ways away. Do not hit the pigmen. Pigmen will all hate you if you hit them. If I hit him and I was in survival, all of these pigmen over here would be mad at me and try and attack me. So pigmen are really dangerous to deal with in large numbers. Now, in the Nether, you're going to want to explore and find, say, a Nether fort where pretty much everything useful is. A tip to find one is go near lava level and turn your render distance up. If you're running on an older computer or something, be prepared to lag, stand still, but turn your render distance up and just look around. If you have Optifine, zoom in and look around. You're looking for tall pillars that stick out of the lava. This is really, in my opinion, the easiest way to find them because they always or almost always go all the way down to the lava. So like this, we have a huge building over here, and that would be really easy to spot along the edge of the lava because, you know, you see all this orange and all this red, and then boom, all of a sudden just darkness and very man-made looking. Now, another option is just, of course, running around until you find one, but I really do advise looking along these big lava oceans. Now, if you're doing that, be really, really careful because, I mean, if you're next to the lava ocean, it's pretty easy to step into the lava ocean and die. Lava flows a lot faster in the Nether. It flows like water would in the overworld, so be really, really careful. Now, once you've found your fort, have your cobblestone ready. Because let's say I couldn't just walk into this thing. Build your bridge out of cobblestone, don't use netherrack. Because if you're getting shot at, netherrack just blows up. Gas destroy this stuff really easily. So make a bridge into it with cobblestone and then start exploring. Now, this is where torches come in. You're gonna want torches to light up the fort to slow down wither skeleton spawns. If you go and light up the fort, like I'm doing here, just every once in a while down the middle of the hallway, this will make your life a lot easier. Now, if you're smart, you can also use the torches to find your way back out, if you wanted to do that. In the Nether fort, you will find lots of wonderful loot. A tip for the Nether fort to help deal with wither skeletons is cobblestone little barriers like this, so you can walk right through that. But a wither skeleton is actually too tall to walk through this, so you can make little safe areas out of intersections, which is something that I often do by just doing something like this. So if you're getting attacked or you get hit with the wither effect, you can run to the intersection, stand right in the middle, and finish off your wither skeletons. But careful for the blaze. The blaze will see you from pretty far, so this wouldn't be good against the blaze, but it'll save you from a wither skeleton. Now, this is the room you're looking for in the Nether fort. This room is the staircase room, and it has nether wart. This is very valuable and possibly the most useful thing in the fort. I mean, the first time you find it. Now later on, once you have nether wart, the loot is really good, but this is the only way to get nether wart, so look out for this. And then, as always with any spawner, don't break the blaze spawners. Blaze spawners will spawn in these forts, and sometimes they're a little hard to find, sometimes they're pretty easy to find. Doesn't really look like I have one sitting out here, but don't destroy them because you could make a grinder out of these things and make a whole farm out of this. So I don't advise to destroy this, just stay away from it. You can't really stop the spawns with light or anything like that, but I don't recommend destroying it. I recommend just staying away, marking it off maybe so you remember, maybe making like a room or something, but don't destroy them. So once you've looted the whole Nether fort, what I like to do is hurry straight on back to my portal, get out of the Nether with all that loot, don't lose it, and if you have to make tunnels in the Nether, be very careful, because if you're digging through netherrack, which breaks insanely fast, sometimes you will hit pockets of lava and it will flow. So I advise, instead of digging right on the netherrack, stand back a little bit and dig and have blocks ready in case you need to stop lava, place it down, stop the lava, easy as that. And so that is pretty much it for the Nether. In short, be careful when you're exploring the Nether. Don't go in here unprepared. Basically, be ready for a big challenge. There is lots of nice loot in the Nether, but definitely know why you're going in there. Don't come in here and just aimlessly wander around. Be ready, have a goal to either collect quartz or find a fort, and be careful in those forts. Some of the hardest mobs in the game are found in the Nether, so make sure you're prepared for the Nether. Don't lose your way, and be safe. Good luck exploring the Nether. I hope you don't fall in any lava, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I am Wattles, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.